Okay, this is my basic setup for a two-strand core for the Mad Max. Normally it would be an easy setup, but since I have 3 additional cords for this type of bracelet, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it easier for you. And normally I would make a much more complex tie up here, but for the sake of you guys doing the tutorial and being able to have a bracelet soon, I'll do this. I'll probably create a separate one if you guys ask, with the much more complicated one. But what I'm going to do is basically put the cords on top of the core. I'm going to go underneath the core and underneath here, out through here. Then I'm going to do a hitch. And I'm going to do a hitch on each side. You know what? Let me pull the cords through here. Like I said, this is not a typical knot for me. Okay. So you're basically going to grab your cords with a hitch. Oops, and I pulled it out. Let me get that back in there. Okay, so it's like that. And we just tighten up. So you have your hitch, and what you want to do for this one is basically put the blue on the bottom, or your accent cord, whichever one, and get this thing really tight. And okay, we're ready to start our knot. Okay, so we're gonna break our cords off in 3 different sections. This strand, the top, this strand, the middle, your accent, and your weaving cord. This one's the one that's going to form the loops. Let me break it off so I could do it again and show you. Alright, so we grab our left cord. We're going to go underneath the accent cord. I'm going to go out the center of the core and to the right. Okay, we're going to grab our left cord. We're going to go under and out the center of the core. And it's going to be below your left cord. And we're going to form our loops. Okay, so there's our loop. Now here's the tricky part for the actual accent cord. We're going to grab our right accent cord or left. We're going to go down the center of the core. And we're going to go to the left of the right accent cord. Then what I do, just to make it easier, we have to do one more loop, is that I hold the accent cord with these, go under and over cord, and then we're going to form this loop. So it should look like that. We're going to grab our left cord, we're going to go down the center of the core and to the right of the left cord. Then once again I'm going to grab cord here, I'm going to grab the accent cord. Just makes it easier to loop underneath and out through here. Alright, so now we have our accent cord. I'm going to put it a little bit closer. Alright, now we're going to work with our top strand. I'm going to grab our top strand, left one. We're going to go down, center of the core, under and out through the left loop. But we're going to be underneath this cord over here. the middle one. So go like that, and we're going to put it back up there, so like that we keep track of where they are and which cords we're using. I'm going to grab our right cord and go over, down the center of the core, and out through the right loop. And once again, underneath the cord for the center, or the middle. Alright, so we have our cords there. Now we have our center cord, or middle. We're basically just going to loop over this one, under and out, through the loop on the right. We're going to grab our left cord, we're going to go under and out through the loop on the left. Alright, now we're going to start tightening. I'm going to tighten the black one first. Get it closer. And now what we want to do is start pulling from these two loops over here in the center. Then we want to pull the one that's around the core. Pull again through here, get it tight. And if you have a better way of doing this, please let me know so we could update the video. So I'm keeping it fairly tight. And by the way, we're going to be working the chords by section. So we're going to be working the accent, then the top, and then the middle. So we got our accent chord fairly tight. Now we're going to pull the blue cord. And what I do is to tighten it is that I pull on the black cord and on the blue one, just to get a little tighter. Okay. Now let's grab on the left one. Okay. It's tight enough. All right, so we have our accent and our weaving cord. Now we're going to work with the upper ones. The actual loop of this cord should fit in between here, between this knot and the black cord. So when I pull the right one, it should fit right there. And then when we tighten it up, it should stay there. Let's grab the left one, get it ready. Okay. Let's tighten up a little bit. All right, now we work on the center strands. This one we just pull, get it tight along the edge. And remember to keep your cords in the section that they belong. All right, so here's our center, our top, our accent, and our weaving cord. All right, so we have our first knot. Okay, let's do our second knot. I'm gonna grab our black weaving cord. We're gonna go under the accent cord. We're gonna go under and out through the middle, left cord, and to the right. We're gonna grab our right cord and go under the cords. And remember, it's below the left one, out the core, and I'm still underneath the weaving cord also. So I'm going to form our two loops. All right, so there's our loop. Now we grab either right or left accent cord. We're going to go down the center. And remember, with our right cord, we're going to go to the left. Come down and out to the left of the right cord. Then remember, just to make it easier, We're going to hold our cord here. We're going to grab the cord, pull it under and out through the loop, and pull it over. Okay, so now it's going to look like that. I'm going to grab our left accent cord and go down the center, and since it's our left, we're going to be to the right of the cord. Okay, now we're going to grab our accent cord, and then we're going to come under and out through the loop on the left. Then we're just going to pull this a little tight, close by. All right. Now we're going to work with our upper strand. I'm going to grab the left upper strand. We're going to go down the core, under and out through the loop on the left. And remember, we're going to be below the middle cord on the left. And remember to take it easy. It's a pretty complex knot if you haven't done this before. And remember to keep it loose because we're going to work it in sections. So we're going to grab our top right cord, go down the center, over these cords, out through the right loop, and remember underneath the center strand. Okay, and put those up. And then our center strand, we're just going to go over, under, and out through the loop on the right. And this is with your right cord. Left cord. Over, under, and out through the left loop. And remember to keep each cord in its section. I still have the middle here, top here, accent, and weave. Right, so now we start tightening the weaving cord, the black one. And remember, we're going to pull on this loop over here. Tighten the black. What I do is that I grip it fairly good here, and then I'll pull here. Okay, keep it tight. And remember what I told you, we're going to work with each cord or each section one at a time. So we're going to work with the blue, which is the accent cord first. And pull on the blue. And remember, I use the black just to tighten it up a bit. Okay, there we go. I'm going to grab the left one, pull it, grab the black cord, tighten it up a bit. Okay. And all right, now we're going to tighten our top. So remember, accent, top, and then middle. Right. And remember once again that it has to be in between these notches over here. So we're going to start with our right one, and there it goes between the notches. All right, let's grab our left one. If you want, take this easy just to make sure that it does fall between the notches. All right, now it's tight. Now let's work with the center. Pull it, tighten it up, put it in the center area. Let's work with our left one. Keep it close. Keep it in the center area. And that's our second knot. Okay, let's do one more knot and then let you guys go to the end of the bracelet. And we'll all pray. All right, we're going to grab our left cord. We're going to go under the core and out through the middle. Once again, underneath our weaving cords. We're going to grab our right cord, under and out through the middle of the core, and to the left. we have our loop. Going to grab our right weaving cord. Going to go down the center of the cord and go under and out. And remember, it's to the left of the right cord. Now we're going to grab our cord here, just to make it easier. Grab the cord. We're going to loop around it, out and down. So it's going to look like that. Going to grab our left cord, go down the center, and to the right of the cord. Okay. Once again, I'm going to grab it over here, come underneath, and out through the loop. And we're going to keep it close. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to grab our top cords and go down the center of the core, out through the loop on the left, and remember it's underneath this cord over here, which is the center one. Okay, I'm going to grab the top one on the right, I'm going to go down through the center of the core, under and out through the loop on the right, and once again underneath the center cord, and we're going to go up. Now the center cord, we're just going to loop around away from all the cords. Let's do a loop and take it out to the right. Going to grab the left one and we'll make the loop come outside the loop and to the left. Okay, once again, we're going to start tightening the weaving cord. Okay, almost tightened that one up. Okay, and I'm going to just automatically start pulling off here. Pull through there, and I'm going to tighten up the weaving cord. Okay, and remember, once again, we're going to work each section at a time. We're going to work with the weaving cord first. I'm going to pull it and tighten it up, the right one. And remember, I just hold just to tighten it up a little bit more. You might have a different way. And everything is good as long as it gives us the final result. I'm going to pull on the left one. Okay. Okay, and that's fairly tight. I'm going to push it up a little bit. All right. And once again, remember, we're going to start with the top part, and it has to stay in between the notches. So we're going to start with the right one. And there it goes, in between the notches. Good tight. Okay. Pull it tight. There we go. And then we're going to pull on the center strands. Get it close to the bracelet. Let's go on the left side. Let's get it down there and then closer to the bracelet. Tighten it up. All right, that's our knot. Keep going. I'll see you at the end.